Hi, this is Corey McCarthy, and welcome to a new episode of Fit, Formidable, and Fantastic. That's right, go F yourself. And happy Meatless Monday. In this episode, I want to address a common fear, a common belief that seems to be rather prevalent currently in the vegan world. And that is, does fat make you fat? And the answer to this is, like with a lot of things, that depends. Fat doesn't directly make you fat. Okay, I want to make that very clear. Fat doesn't directly make you fat. That means if you consume fat, you aren't going to get fat. However, fat is 9 calories per gram of a fat source. Unlike protein and carbohydrates, which are 4 calories per gram of a carbohydrate or protein source. So there is a 5-gram difference. Fat is 5 grams more costly in calories than protein or carbohydrate, so you can easily go into a surplus faster with fat intake than you can with carbs or protein. So in that regard, you got to be more cognizant of fat intake than protein or carbohydrates. But if you're in a deficit and you're eating an appropriate amount of fat and you're not going over with your fat, therefore pushing yourself into a surplus and everything's in check, fat is not going to make you fat. Having oils, cooking with oils, again, quality oils, things like coconut oil, it's not going to make you fat. And there are actually health benefits to it. And that's the same thing can be said of taking flaxseed oil for the omega-3s, or having olive oil on your salad, etc., etc. It's not going to make you fat because you consumed an oil. That's a prevalent fear, and it's part of a fat fear-mongering scare that I see prevalently occurring in the vegan world, and it's actually kind of shocking and kind of sad and completely unscientific. So I reiterate, fat is not going to make you fat unless you're eating too much of it and putting yourself into a caloric surplus due to fat intake. But that could be said of carbohydrates or anything else. If you go into a calorie surplus, you're going to gain weight. Surplus, weight gain. Calorie deficit, weight loss. Calorie maintenance diet to maintain a weight that you're at. That's the way it goes. And the thing is, too, is that don't avoid fat. Fat's very important. Fat is very important for a number of biological purposes. Your hair health, your skin health, your brain health. For instance, also your hormones are created in part by fat. So you need fat in your diet. You need dietary fat. There's even absorption of vitamins and minerals that are enhanced by fat intake. So you'd be hindering their absorption by not getting it in. Think fat-soluble vitamins, for instance. So you need dietary fats. And a good range for dietary fats, a healthy range would be 0.25 grams up to zero point 0.5 grams per pound of lean body weight per day for fat intake. And that can stay relatively constant. Same with protein. It's carbs that will fluctuate with your caloric intake depending if you're going down, going up, or what you're doing. So to reiterate the point, fat does not make you fat. If you have any questions, please leave the comments below, and I will be happy to get back to you. Otherwise, stay fit, stay formidable, and stay fantastic. See you around.